WATE 6 on your side legal analyst Greg Isaacs joins us now. Thanks for coming in.
Lori, it's good to be here.
Greg, first of all, yesterday we saw lots of officers with guns drawn serving warrants in two separate cases. We had it as breaking news. In one of these cases, a shot was fired. Let's talk about serving a warrant. What is a warrant?
Lori, in order to be arrested, there has to be a warrant, and a judge or a grand jury has to find probable cause that a crime was committed. If it's an arrest warrant out of a court, such as Sessions Court, it has to be supported by an affidavit that sets forth the facts of what the government alleges that you did. So once you have an arrest warrant by either a judge or a grand jury, then you're fair game.
All right, in one of these cases, the suspect is from New York. So how does a warrant cross state lines? Well,
the warrant doesn't, it's like the chicken doesn't really cross the road. The warrant really doesn't cross state lines.
Okay.
We have a fugitive from justice warrant, and what it means is you have to have a reasonable belief that there is an outstanding warrant in another state, and here's how that happens. The National Crime Networks, called the NCIC, and so what they do, they enter that information in the NCIC. Law enforcement accesses that information. Once you arrest somebody as a fugitive from justice, they must almost immediately be brought before a judge here in this jurisdiction or the other jurisdiction where they're arrested. Then they have 10 days to decide if they want to be extradited. There's an extradition clause in the U.S. Constitution, but a lot of times people that get arrested from another state that are fleeing want to be obstinate. They won't admit it's their name. They won't admit it's their date of birth. But basically that's all a bunch of procedural gobbledygook, because it has nothing to do with the charges, just are you John Doe from New York?
All right, so are police allowed to show up with all that force that we saw yesterday?
As long as it's reasonable. All force always has to be reasonable.
Let's talk about this really quickly. The difference between an arrest warrant and a search warrant.
Yeah, and that's important under Tennessee law, because if there is a governmental intrusion in your person, your property, your property, your person, your possessions, there has to be a reasonable and legitimate expectation of privacy that you have. Then they have to go before a judge again and say, we think a crime has been committed at this specific location. Or if it's a DUI, you can get an arrest warrant for an intrusion into your body to draw blood.
Wow.
But the search is limited to the affidavit in support of the search warrant and the four corners of the document. So you just can't go in someone's home and search recklessly. But that's how the government gets around your Fourth Amendment protection. But they do not have the right to search without a warrant under the Fourth Amendment.
All right.
But arrest warrants, search warrants, very powerful.
Thank you, Greg.
Thank you.
If you have a question for Greg, send an email to askisaacs@wate.com, and be sure to tune in right here at 5:30 every Wednesday to see if he answers any of your legal questions.